the maths class. So today we are going to start a new chapter. The name of the chapter is multiplication. This is a very important chapter in mathematics. So let us start. Let us start by introduction. What is multiplication? Actually, multiplication is an operation in mathematics. Then the question arises, define multiplication. What is multiplication? Actually, if we see carefully, if we analyze about multiplication, it is a special case of addition. It is somewhat similar to addition. We can say multiplication is the repeated addition. Let me explain you by an example. Suppose we want to add 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 3 times. What will be the answer? 6. We see here that 2 is being added again and again 3 times. We are adding 2 3 times. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. This repeated addition can be represented like this: 2 into 3. In mathematics, we represent repeated addition by cross. This is called multiplication. This is called multiplication of 2 and 3. So we see from here that multiplication is not something completely new. It is not completely new or different. It is similar to addition. Means it is a special case of addition. And what is that special case? That special case is when a number is added again and again, the same number is added again and again, we represent that addition in some other form, and that form is called multiplication, and that operation is called multiplication. So I have explained you the meaning of multiplication. Let me repeat it. Multiplication is the repeated addition of a number. Now the next topic is use of or uses. You can write uses of multiplication. Every operation in mathematics has some practical use. It has some practical use to solve some problem. So the question arises, what is then the use of multiplication? Yes, I am explaining you. Multiplication is used where some particular number needs to be added again and again. Let me give you an example. Suppose this marker cost rupees 10. Means the cost of one marker is rupees 10. Suppose I ask you, what is the cost of such 5 markers? If the cost of one marker is rupees 10, then how can you find the cost of 5 such markers? For finding the total cost, you need to add 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Means you need to add 10 rupees 5 times. Isn't it? I hope you are getting this. In order to calculate the whole amount, you need to add the cost of one marker 5 times. If you see here, the same number is added. And in multiplication, when same number is being added anywhere, we can represent it like this: 10 into 5. 10 multiplied by 5. The meaning of this is 10 is added 5 times. Means it has some special meaning. It is related to addition. Its meaning is indicating some addition, special addition. Got it? Yes. The answer will be 50. This answer also will be 50. Got it? Okay. I hope you understood this. So this is the use of multiplication. Multiplication makes us easy easier, calculation easier. Suppose you are adding this 5 times. It is so much difficult and it is also lengthy. It is also lengthy. So multiplication is a shortcut technique to add bigger numbers, repeated addition. Got it? 10 5s are 50. So I have explained you the use of multiplication. Let us see some example of to understand multiplication. Suppose 4 is added 3 times. 4 plus 4 plus 4. What will be the answer? The answer will be 12. So the same process can be represented 4 into 3. This is the multiplication. It is the different representation or different technique, other technique of addition. Got it? So 4 into 3 equal to 12. We can also read as 4 multiplied by 3. We can also read it as 4 into 3 into. We can read into. So this cross, this X symbol is the symbol of multiplication. Got it? Yes. Now let us see another example. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equal to 20. Equal to 20. Means the same number 5 is being added 4 times. So as we learned here, when a single number, when a particular number is added repeatedly, then we can represent it in other form, in the form of multiplication. That is only called multiplication, that form, that process. 5 into 4. 5 into 4 means 5 is being added 4 times continuously. The answer will be 20. There is one thing to be noted here, very important. In multiplication, these two numbers are called factors and they have got a special name. 5 is called multiplicand. 4 is called multiplier. Both number has got some special allot, means some special term, multiplier, and the answer, the result which we get after multiplication is called product. Got it? Okay, I hope you all are understanding it. So let us proceed to the next topic. The next topic is multiplication by a one digit number. Means we are multiplying some number by a single digit number. Let us see what is the rule. What is the rule to multiply? What is the procedure? Every operation has some rule. So let us see what is the rule here. The rule is so simple. You have to multiply first by the unit digit. 3 with 3. 3 3s are 9. Then we have to multiply the multiplier with tens digit. 3 2s are 6. So the result is, the answer is 69, or we can say the product is 69. Got it? For multiplication, you need to learn by heart the table, the multiplication table. The main purpose or the ultimate purpose of learning multiplication table is to use in multiplication, in multiplying two numbers. That's why we say you or we make you to learn the multiplication table. So let us see another example of multiplication. 15 multiplied by 2. We can also read this 15 into 2. So let us see how to multiply. 2 5s are 10. Then we have to write 0 and 1 carry will be transferred to the next digit. 2 1s are 2, 1 3. 2 1s are 2, and after that we have to add. You have to add the carry. Then it will be 30. These are the products. Got it? I think it is simple. It is not much difficult. Got it? So let us see next topic. Properties of multiplication. This is the next topic. So let us see what are the properties. Change in order of the factors does not change the product. What does it mean? It means that if we change the order of the factors, then there will be no effect on result. The product will remain same. Let us see by an example. Let us understand by an example. 5 multiplied by 3 equal to 15. Suppose we reverse this order. Order means arrangement. 3 multiplied by 5 is equal to 15. We see here that the answer is same. The answer is same. We reversed the order of factors. Then also the answer remains same. Let us see the second property. Product of a number and 0 is equal to 0. Means the product of a number with 0. It means that when we multiply some number with 0, any number, then the answer will be 0. Here 5 into 0 equal to 0, 0 into 5 equal to 0. Got it? Okay. I hope you have understood this. Now the next topic is multiplication by 10, 100, 1000 or 10,000. This is a special case of multiplication. Means when a number is multiplied by 10 or 100 or 1000 or 1 lakh. Means what I mean to say is that in multiplier there should be 0 and 1 only. The number should contain 0 and 1 only. Then how to do that multiplication? Yes, of course, you can do this multiplication according to this way. This is called vertical multiplication. Why this is called vertical? Because the numbers are written vertically up and down. Got it? There can be horizontal multiplication. This is called horizontal multiplication. Horizontal. Because these factors are written in horizontal row. Horizontal. So let us come back to the topic, multiplication by 100, 10, 1000 or 10,000. Then how to multiply it? There is a very easier way to multiply such type of numbers. What is that rule? Suppose, let us understand by an example. Suppose we want to multiply 25 with 10. Then simply we need to write 25 and after that put 1 0. It becomes 250. This is the answer. How simple it is. Let us see another example. Suppose we want to multiply 31 by 100. 31 into 100. Then we don't need to multiply by such method. Yes, of course the answer will come same, but it will become a tedious job. It will become a hard working. You need to multiply. It will take time. But directly write down 31 and after that count the number of zeros in multiplier and put that number of zeros. The answer will be that. So now the topic is complete, the chapter is complete. Before ending the chapter, let us quickly revise what we have learned so far. So we started the chapter multiplication. We saw the introduction about multiplication. We also learned the meaning of multiplication. What is the meaning of multiplication? Multiplication is nothing but a special case of a special type of addition. It is a type of addition. You can understand like this. It is a repeated addition. For example, 4 plus 4 plus 4, it is an addition. We can write this in other form and this form is called multiplication form. Got it? means multiplication indicate some addition. Ultimately it indicates some addition is going on, and that is a special case of addition, a special type, not a general type. So the answer is 12. We can write this addition in a short form like this, and this is called multiplication form. This is called addition form. So we saw the symbol of multiplication. This x or cross is the symbol of multiplication. After that we saw what is multiplicand, what is multiplier, what is product. And one more thing I would like to tell you here, one more new knowledge you can say. These two numbers are also called factors. Factors. Maybe in higher classes you will learn. Factors. 5 is factor and 4 is also factor of the product. After that we learned about the multiplication by a one digit number, or you can say single digit number, and I explained you by solving two examples how to multiply, what is the rule, and that was so simple. I hope you understood it. 23 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 15 into 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3, 30. Got it? Yes. After that we saw properties of multiplication. There were two properties we learned. One was that if we change the order of the numbers, then the answer will be same. Then we saw product of a number and 0. Then we saw that the answer will be 0. At last we saw multiplication by 10, 100, 1000, and simply we have to write that number and put the number of zeros. So the chapter is finished. Please revise this, watch this video again and again, solve more and more questions, because maths is all about practice. The more question you practice, the more knowledge you get, the more command you get on that topic. So I would like to end the chapter here. So thank you. Take care.